This cake right here, I can make for any kind of party or anything, and nobody even realizes it's sugar-free. And then when I tell them it's sugar-free or it's healthy, after they eat it, they go crazy. So here's the recipe. Okay, so here's the ingredients you're going to need. You're going to need liquid egg whites, which you can buy at Aldi. They're really cheap. You're going to need sugar-free. I got Jello cake mix. You can buy this at Walmart. Sugar-free Cool Whip. You can buy this at Walmart. And we're replacing the oil with unsweetened applesauce. This is Musselman's unsweetened applesauce. You can buy this also at Walmart. And the last one is sugar-free Jello. This is the Great Value brand. As you know, this is Walmart's brand. And that's all you need. Okay, first step you're going to want to do is preheat the oven to 325. So I'll go over here, turn the oven to 325, and we're good. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to put the cake mix in there. We got 1 cup of water, which I already put in here. We're going to replace the 3 eggs with 1/3 cup of egg whites to make it healthier. Here's the 1/3 cup. And then replacing the oil with it's a 1/3 cup of oil we're replacing with 1/4 cup of applesauce. Okay, now we're just going to blend it all together with the blender. Blend it on low. Then put it on high. Make sure to scrape the sides, get off everything. Okay, and the texture should look like this when it's done here. Okay, next what you're going to do is you're going to take a 13x9 pan and you're going to spray it with nonstick. Okay, and then you're just going to put the cake mix in there. You're basically just making a cake the regular way. The only difference is you're replacing the eggs with egg whites and replacing the oil for a healthier substitute, which is the unsweetened applesauce. So we're just going to put it in here. Everyone has their own way of mixing the cake mix around. What I like to do is just get it all in here in the center here. And then I just move the pan around like this. Take it and flatten it out. Okay, so we got it kind of flattened out. That's good. Okay, so now we're going to put this cake in the oven. And put it on the top tray here. Okay, so now we're going to cook it on the top right here for 36 minutes. Okay, just heard the timer, so let's check on the cake. So first what you want to do is put on your oven mitt, safety first. And what I always do is I take my fork, I put it in here, and pull up. If nothing comes out, it's done. So this is done. Okay, so now the reason why this is called a Jello poke cake, because you're going to take a fork and you're going to poke holes all in it like this. And you can even turn it sideways. The more holes, the better the Jello is going to flavor the cake. So I like to put a lot of holes in there. So now we're just gonna turn the stove on and we're just gonna wait till the water boils. Okay, while I'm waiting for the water to boil, I'm gonna take the sugar-free Jello. This is a trick that I do. I mix the cold water with the Jello in a bowl already. So I just I have 1 cup of cold water here, and just mix it around. I'm gonna get it nice and ready. So when that's done boiling, I'm just gonna be able to pour it in and it'll be more of a mixed texture. So now I just, I whisk it all together just make a better consistency for the Jello to pour over the cake. So it's more liquidy and has no pulp to it. As you can see right there, the water's boiling. So all I'm gonna do is pour in the mixture. Be careful not to make a mess, which I did. Use this, get it all out. I'm gonna take this off the heat and just mix it around. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the Jello mixture. I'm just gonna pour it all over the cake, just like this. Make sure it's in all the holes. Get it all there. And then from here, you're just gonna put it in the refrigerator. You're gonna refrigerate it for probably at least 30 minutes. Next, you're gonna grab the cake from the refrigerator. It's been sitting for at least 30 minutes. Nice and cold. It's gonna look like that. And you're gonna add the Cool Whip. The reason you keep it cold, because if you put this Cool Whip on when it's hot, it's just gonna melt and it's gonna be a disaster. So we're gonna take the Cool Whip, take a spatula, and just put it on here like this. Spread it out. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to taste good. Just try to get all the corners. Make sure you use all the box. All the bowl, because you're going to calculate the calories here. Okay, so this is what it should look like when you're done. You flatten it out with a spatula, turn it sideways, make it all pretty. And now we're going to cut it in 8 slices. So best way to do it is just cut it straight down the middle. Cut it down the middle again. And then cut these pieces right down the middle. Okay, there's 8 slices here. And these are very filling. You're not going to eat this whole cake, trust me. About this cake is how many calories are in it. So this cake right here, each slice, I divided in 8 slices. Each slice only has 236 calories, 32 carbs, 6 grams of fat, 4 grams of protein, not even 1 gram of sugar. It's 0.75 grams of sugar and 1 gram of fiber. Now, the thing about this cake is it's very filling. You're only going to be able to eat 1 or 2. Most people can only eat 1. So it's very good for if you have a sweet tooth. It's very sweet.
Oh, that is sweet. Oh yeah, it's the sweet one.
And you'll love it.